I stand in a blaze of glory, not a loser no more, call me Deku.
Watch me rising, I'll keep on fighting, see them smiling, that's what I'm trying to prove.
Hey everyone, this is Izuku Midoriya, but you can call me Deku. In today's video, we'll be doing a My Hero Academia tier list. So, this is actually my first tier list that I've ever done before. So, I hope you all like this video and subscribe if you want to see more, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. So, this tier list is actually going to be about ranking my classmates and a few of the pro heroes I know from the weakest to the strongest. Well, in my opinion. So, without any further ado, let's get this started with, well, me, of course. Well, since I do have one for all, and in the intense training I kind of do on the daily, I think I'm pretty strong. I don't want to be biased, though, and say I'm OP, but I guess I'll put myself in top tier. Please don't think I'm biased. I'm trying not to be. I won't try to be biased. But I guess I do kind of earn myself as OP, I guess. And sorry about the train in the back. Train in the back? Sorry. Train in the background. Anyway, moving on. Sorry about that. Next we have Kachan. Kachan, I think he's also top tier. Well, we've all seen how he uses his quirk, and he in his combat abilities, he did kind of beat me once. You all remember that, and well, yeah, he's top tier. And now we have Todoroki. He was also top tier as well. The way he uses his quirk is very, he's very tactical, and as well as he is extremely strong being Endeavor's son and all, even though he doesn't like talking about him. Sorry, Todoroki, if you're watching. Um, anyway, yeah, both of his sides are extremely powerful, and he has helped me being hero killer. So yeah, I think he's extremely strong. Anyway, now we have Tokoyami. I think I'll actually put him in A. We've all seen how he uses Dark Shadow, and well, we've all seen how he works. You know, a lot of utility defensively and offensively, but I'd say the only problem is he can't control him as well at night. If you could control him like very well at night, then he'd be probably the strongest in the class. Well, him and Todoroki and Kachan. But yeah, I'll say he's A. When he learns to like control him better at night, then undoubtedly he's gonna be S tier. Anyway, enough about him. Next we have Kirishima. Kirishima, let's say he's also an A. I know his quirk and everything helps him take hits very well. Well, the only problem is he can't take a lot of strong hits at simultaneously. Like you know how when he fought against Kacha, right? And Kacha used the strategy of hitting him a bunch of times with very strong explosions, and that was enough to take him down. So that would be like one of his only problems, but other than that, he's subdued a I guess a low class villain. I think I remember him talking about it. The one that uses like all that. I don't even want to think about it, but yeah, I think he's a solid A. He's very manly, as he would say. But anyway, enough about him. Now we got Ojiro. Ojiro, I think I know he's very good in the martial arts. He is expert at that. But at the same time, that's almost all he has going for him. I think he's average B. He's not a pushover by any means, but he doesn't have really anything too extravagant other than his martial arts and his tail, which is also very strong. But anyway, moving on, we have Kaminari. He's a B. I know how strong his lightning is and all, but the fact that he sorry, the fact that he short circuits his brain for 10 minutes is just is a counterbalance. It's like a double-edged sword, if you'd say. Alright, now we have Uraraka. I put her in B as well. The Her quirk is not really too much combat based, but she can do some pretty smart strategies with it, and could do some damage. And also, she's pretty determined when it comes to getting serious and all, and not giving up. But at the same time, she can't really do too much on the offense. She has to like set up everything because of her quirk. But I still say she's a B. All right, now we have Sarah. I put Sarah, maybe in maybe it's a little hard one because at the same time, his tape you can't use it for like movement and effect. You If you strategize, you could probably do a lot, but at the same time, when you think about it, it doesn't really do too much offensively, except for trapping people and tying them up and everything. And he did kind of lack in the one exam, and Mineta had to do it. But I say a C. I'm sorry, Sarah, if you're watching. Anyway, moving on, we have Yuga, also a C. The fact that it's kind of like how it's a double-edged sword like Denki's, but it's not as potent. Despite the fact that he does shoot the laser and all, his stomach hurting every time. It's also kind of like a double-edged sword, but not as strong as Denki is. Sorry, Yuga. Alright, now we have Mineta. Um, D. Well, sorry, Mineta, but the only you well, like I can't deny he is pretty smart for who he is. You wouldn't expect him to be pretty smart, but he does have strategies with his quirk. But outside of that and trapping, there's not much else he can do physically anyway, and all that. So sorry, that's where you're gonna go. All right, now we have Ida. I put Ida in A. He he is the one who helped me like use my shoot style because he helped me with the kicks and all that. Gave me some advice and everything. He's very smart, but I don't know. I guess he's just a solid A. There's not much else I can say about that. I know we have Sweet Chan. It's Sue. Um I think she's also an A. No, no, I don't want to be extremely biased towards Sue because of what we are. Well, her sorry, it's a little hard to talk about Sue. Anyway, her tongue is extremely strong, has a lot of uses. She has pretty strong kicks due to her being a frog and all, having to use her legs a lot. She's extremely smart. She can take charge very well, can set up strategies. Um, but the only thing is, she only does well when it's not extremely cold or extremely hot. That would be the only other drawback. But other than that, she is not one to mess with at all. Now we have Coda. I'll put him in, I guess, C. I never really seen him fight too much, and he has to use the animals around that are around, and it would have to depend on how many there are and how strong they would be in order to be extremely effective in combat. So, I guess I guess it would be just eh. Now we have Yaoyorozu. Yaoyorozu, it's either an A or an S. Hmm. I'll say an S. She's the fact that she can create a lot of things in a short time, and she, as long as she just knows them, she can create just about anything. They could be as powerful as they want, as she wants them to be, depending on what they are, and she can make a lot. So yeah, she's S tier. Now we have Jiro. I'll put Jiro in B. I think she's pretty solid with, and the earplugs. They kind of hurt with the sound waves, but other than that, that's really not much else to say. Other than the sound waves and her ear ear earplugs on her ears, but that's about it. Anyway, we have Sato. I also put Sato in B. I know I'm putting a lot of people in B and all, but I'm sorry, but I think like everyone down here, everyone else is pretty all right. It's a little hard to pick. But anyway, Sato is very strong, but has to rely on the sweets and everything. So also a double-edged sword. He has to eat before he goes into battle because all the fat turns into muscle and everything. But anyway, sorry. And we have Toru. Um, I'll put Toru in C. Um, yeah, her little quirk. I guess it's very good for stealth, but not really much combat wise. Well, yeah, that's really about it, honestly. Mina. I put Mina in B as well. Mina's acid is very strong, but uh, I don't really see her fight a lot, you know. But she can't. I think she could go a long way. Maybe more. Maybe if I see her fight more, maybe I'll end up changing my mind. Who knows? Now we have last in Class 1A, Shoji. Shoji, I think he could either be a B or A as well. The fact that he has a lot of arms, he could do a lot with them. Yeah, I think he's an A. His arms, his duple arms, they're very strong. He can make a lot of them. Even if they get cut off, he can replace the one that was cut off with a new one. So, yeah, I think he's an A. Now we have a few of the pro heroes, and then the big three, and then that'll be all for today's video. So we have All Might, S tier. Automatically, he was the number one hero. So, and he's, well, my idol and everything. Yeah, he's S tier. Now we have Mountain Lady. I would say I'd give her an A. She's very strong, actually, and able to, grow and everything. So, yeah, A tier. Alright, now we have, Mr. Aizawa. I'll put Mr. Aizawa in, put him in S. Just because, he is the teacher after all. I'm not trying to be biased. And also, the fact that you can just have to look and you can't use your quirk. And then he could just use the scarf, well, the scarf around his neck and everything, to just immobilize you. It's pretty smart. Now we have Present Mike. Oh wait, the screen didn't move. I'm sorry. I put Present Mike. I'll put him in A. honestly. Actually no. Put him in S. His sound waves are extremely strong. Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy, honestly. And now we have Miss Midnight. Just the icon looks weird. Anyway, put Miss Midnight and S as well. Most of actually no, let me move. I'll put Mountain Lady in S as well. Midnight, the scent knocks you out, like we seen with what happened to Sarah, but yeah, that's just um yeah. I don't want to talk too much. It's really embarrassing. Now we have the big three. Tokata. Um, S. He extremely strong. Uses his quirk in an interesting way. And well, it's hard to predict his moves sometimes. Even I did predict them a little bit. He's still extremely strong. He's pro hero material automatically. Now we have Nejire. I'll put Nejire in maybe A. I have seen a bit of her quirk in action. It's pretty awesome, but I don't see her fight too often. So there's not really much else I can say. If I see her fight more, I'll probably put her in S as well. And finally, we have Tamaki. Tamaki, I put him in S. Sorry, again. Tamaki, he's strong. He can use different animals on his like arms and legs and stuff, depending on what he eats. And since you'll never know what he's eating, he has unpredictability. You will never know what to guess with his quirk. So he's S tier. And that's about it for today's video, everyone. Sorry if it's a little long or I didn't really talk too much. Maybe I'll have a guest. Let me know in the comments if you want to have maybe a guest on. I did say that last video, but please tell me if you want a guest. Then things will be more interesting. Well, anyway, comment, like, and subscribe to the video and my channel. If you want to see more, it really would help out. And got a Detroit Dash, everyone. Bye.
One for all. Full calling!